Hello, my adoring fans. Today, another Dungeons and Dragons episode. I know you've been waiting for one for quite a while, but it's back. It's back. So if you recall, we've now entered some evil tomb of annihilation. We're creeping around. So I obviously missed last week. But as far as I can tell, they kind of interacted with some ghost shit, picked up a bit of loot. One of them's now got some guy in his head, standard creepy shit. And it was basically more of the same of that today at the start. Hugo's now bickering with Jack because they've got gods that hate each other or something in their head. But Cat's got a pretty sick staff that can turn to a snake. So now, there's more of my people. And then, I don't know, otherwise apart from that, we had the sick thing where we can go into another dimension. So basically, if you walk in some corridor, you kind of do a little loop-de-loop, and you pop out in another dimension, you go in, and it seems to be a replica so far. I'm convinced there's going to be some differences, and that's going to be key. It's going to be navigating through the tomb via some, you got to do something in one side, and then maybe it will happen in the other. But also I'm a bit suspicious because I'm a bit suspicious of my own logic because when we went back through, we dried out. And then, so when you go back to your first dimension, we were covered in wine because we were in a wine trap, whatever. But then when you go back to your first dimension from the second dimension where you were wet, you dry out. But then when you go back to the second dimension, you're still wet. No, you're still dry. So I think it's more that it dissolves anything that you try and take through. It's not you magically get all your stuff in each dimension. So we won't be able to transfer anything between it, which maybe means actually, it won't be you go get the item from one place and bring it to the other or whatever, or do something there and something else happens. But yeah, so interesting. Certainly a good revelation. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, strong first session of the year.